right, third strike Wingwalking is taken to the air in that beautiful aircraft. It's a Boeing Stearman from 1940, and flying at the controls today is Stefan Trischuk, and on the wings are two crazy people. That's all I can say. Kelly Garvin, and who's my other wing walker today? Joseph Vander. On the wings of the aircraft.
Et nous salue au passage.
Give them a wave. They're waving back at you. Not for all the money in the world would I do that. But yeah, you can see them between the wings in the Superman and Superwoman position. Those big black dots are actual people on the wing of the airplane.
Vous savez, dans la façon de reconnaître un marcheur sur l'aile, c'est lors d'une poignée de main. Ces gens-là doivent serrer très très fort. Imaginez, ils se promènent entre les deux ailes du Stearman. Il y a des câbles, bien entendu, d'acier qui sont là pour retenir les ailes. C'est dans la fabrication de cet appareil et on les utilise, bien entendu, pour pouvoir s'agripper littéralement entre les deux ailes de cet appareil Stearman des années 1940.
Now Stefan's going to climb for a little bit of height, altitude, which will actually, as he dives in, give him more speed. I will tell you, this aircraft is owned by a longtime friend of ours here at the airport, Carol Pilon, and Carol is actually from Masham, Quebec, so she's a Quebecer, and she wanted to get into wing walking so bad. I've known her for 30 years, and she wanted to be a wing walker, and she could not get hired by anybody to be a wing walker because she had no experience. So what did she do? She went and bought her own airplane so that she could do the wing walking. Now right now, climbing up into the top wing is one of the wing walkers. I believe it's Kelly Garvin, and Kelly is now up on top of the world. Check it out. Kelly Garvin.
De l'aviation, leur prouesse et leur courage l'ont incité à éviter un jour regardez, il est littéralement sur l'aile supérieure.
Now the other wing walker maintains his position on the aircraft, which is, they call it the javelin. So he's out on the wing, and you can see Kelly's waving her arms in the air. I don't know what she's probably get me off this thing. Now, Carol calls her company Third Strike, and she does air shows all over Canada and the USA. She trains in the winter down in the United States. The aircraft, an interesting thing about this aircraft, like the Salto, it actually comes apart and goes into a trailer because it's more economical for Carol to move the aircraft from show site to show site in a trailer. So here we watch now from the left, as Kelly is still standing, holding on tight. She's actually strapped into a pole on the top of the airplane, and she's giving us different maneuvers.
Dans ces figures traditionnelles. C'est l'époque du barnstorming qu'on a commencé à faire ce genre d'acrobatie folle, alors qu'une personne a trouvé l'idée de dire pourquoi pas faire une présentation. On a des appareils là, pourquoi pas se promener entre les mains. Je ne sais pas s'il n'y avait pas de l'alcool qui avait été impliqué lors de la décision de faire ça pour la première fois, mais vraiment, c'est impressionnant à voir.
As Stefan turns the aircraft around, we're going to come in for a pass, and according to my sheet here, it's called the human flag. So Kelly is going to be up on the top wing again, and she's going to be doing what's called the human flag. I can only imagine. We'll see in about 3 seconds as to what she's doing. That's what they're setting up for now. And as I mentioned, Carol does a lot of flying in this, and one of the wing walkers right now was out this morning. He's going to be her next pilot. The aircraft climbing for a little more altitude so he can dive in. That's also assists the wing walkers when they're moving around on the aircraft. Then he can throttle back and it brings the G load on the bodies a little less, so it's easier for them to move around on the outside of the airplane. There you can hear the throttle being pulled back.
Et voilà. On est vraiment... L'argent en l'air.
Okay, that's something else. For his next turnaround. Both Stearman and Carol were featured on a TV show a couple of years ago called Air Shows. And those episodes, we followed that I wasn't able to get because I was in Ontario, but it was very good. This is a business, ladies and gentlemen, and she has done a very good job of fighting all the challenges it is of running a business. Michelle?
Oui, regardez bien maintenant. Alors, on revient à nos positions de chaque côté entre les traversins, entre l'aile supérieure et l'aile inférieure. Donc, vous allez revoir de chaque côté Superman et Superwoman, Joseph Bender d'un côté, Kelly Carvin de l'autre.
All right, Stearman has just called into the air boss, and that is their last pass. So the two wing walkers are secured between the wings again. They're going to get that aircraft back on the ground. He's going to land on 27 right out here in front of us. And that should mean they'll be able to taxi back in front of you unless it makes the intersection here at Alpha, which probably is going to happen in the Stearman. And they're going to get the airplane down on the ground, service it, refuel it, clean out the filters, and then Aero is going to come back later this afternoon. Aero is going to come back and she will do a solo wing-walking routine on this beautiful Stearman aircraft.
Effectivement, vous avez parlé de Carole Pilon tantôt. Et là, on aura l'occasion de la voir. Elle aussi, Carole, qui a eu le rêve à l'époque de devenir l'une de ces personnes qui font du marché sur l'aile. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. Il faut dire qu'elle a du tempérament, si on connaît un peu Carole, pour ce genre de choses. Et personne ne voulait l'engager. On lui disait, oui, mais c'est quoi ton expérience? Et elle n'en avait pas. Donc, la seule façon qu'elle a trouvée, c'est de s'acheter son propre avion, commencer les entraînements et à faire du marché sur l'aile en se disant, ben, je vais faire mon expérience moi-même. Et maintenant, c'est retenu une des personnes les plus crédibles dans le cadre des spectacles aériens lorsqu'on parle de marcher sur l'aile.
Should also mention that Stefan Trischak, the pilot of this aircraft, flies for WestJet. So if you're on a WestJet flight and the pilot comes on the PA and says, I need 2 volunteers to move their seats, don't go for it, because I know what he has in mind.
C'est pas pire celle-là. Stéphane Trischak aux commandes. Ils veulent les commandes maintenant.